Absolutely not. There's no way. I thought we were done with this. Why are we giving it even any more airtime on our channel?
Because it's so gross, and we need a reason to have to drink it, because otherwise we're gonna dump it, and I don't want to waste money.
You lost at darts. You should be.
My glass is a little bit more than yours.
Should have all of this.
Okay, so if you watched,
no.
Listen. Every other Wednesday we have a sit-down challenge type video, right? So last Wednesday was a brewing up a meal episode. The previous Wednesday was an episode you should go watch, and we showed this beer, and you'll understand why we hate it so much. So today what we're doing is I have 10 terms written here.
Come on.
So
what music is this? Is this my music?
It is. It's like water damage from not from us though. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So listen, so I have 10 brewing or craft beer terms I am not familiar with. I went to a website called craftbeer.com, which lists A through Z a bunch of beer specific terms. I did not look at any of the definitions at all. I have 10 terms here. We're each going to try to guess what 5 of them are. So he's going to read 5, I'm going to read 5. We have to guess what it is. After we make our guesses, we're going to be looking at the phone to verify if it's correct or not. So if it's wrong, we take a sip. If it's right, we don't. We'll see, and I'm at a disadvantage because my glass has more in it because I lost at darts. So, and you know what, to make you feel a little bit better, I'll put a little bit more in, okay?
That was not hardly any.
It's still a difference.
I don't want you getting sick because...
I won't get sick. Okay?
That's nasty.
Okay, so it's A through Z. I have it pulled up right here, and I'll link this website down below.
So these are a glossary of terms?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're going to ask me, and we're going to switch off. So like 1 is me, 2 is you, 3 is me, so on and so forth.
Easy.
And then as we read them, we check this, and just check that one term. They're alphabetical. And if I'm wrong, you tell us and me and the viewers what it is. So we learned something today.
So what is?
And then I took a sip.
Does that say bung?
Yes, but you're not there yet. You're going to start with the first one.
Just making sure I can read your writing.
Yes, you can, and I'm right here. Okay, so you read the first one, ask me what it is. Okay?
I don't get to skip around?
No.
Oh.
We're going in order.
Alright, the first one for you is acid rest.
Acid rest.
What is acid rest? Tell me what acid rest is.
So, acid rest, if I had to make a guess in the context of beer, acid rest is when you add acid to the fermentation, but you have to let it rest so it can do its job?
You're actually very close.
Okay, so if I'm close, then I don't have to drink. If it's close, because we don't home brew, if it's close, then I don't drink. So read the definition. If it's close enough, then I won't drink.
So, early on in my...
Did you read it already?
Early on in my career, I used to do water treatment.
Do you know what this is?
Yes. So,
what?
I used to do commercial and industrial water treatment.
He did, yeah, for Culligan.
So, I understand pH balance and all that stuff because of Culligan. Acid rest is a step done early in the mash, around 95 degrees Fahrenheit, by traditional brewers to lower the pH of the mash.
Okay.
So lowering the pH means that you increase the acidity in the mash or in the brew.
And we're starting our homebrew process, so it's important that we know these
what
things.
she's doing is increasing. But what acid rest means is you're letting it rest with a higher acidity.
Okay, but what I said,
the pH.
and you can make the judgment because it is my guess and your definition that you are reading. Am I close enough to not drink?
I think you're close enough to not drink, and I'm being fair with that.
Thank God.
I think.
I want you to be legit though.
No, you are close.
What is ABW? What does that stand for? It's acronym, so I just need the... and you know what the A and the B is, so it's really W. That's
alcohol by weight.
Let me pull up.
That's what I think.
Let me pull up the definition.
I hope I'm correct because I don't want that green sludge.
It is alcohol by weight. You got that correct.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to read what it is, okay? A measurement of the alcohol content of a solution in terms of the percentage weight of alcohol by volume of beer. For example, 3.2% alcohol by weight equals 3.2 grams of alcohol per 100 centiliters of beer. Okay. This measure is always lower than the ABV. For example, 1.050 minus 1.012 equals 0.038 divided by 0.0095, which equals 4% ABW.
Huh. So who knew how much math was involved in beer?
Well, it's a scientific process, so it doesn't shock me. But you got it correct, so nice job. We both got it through the first round of nasty.
All right. I think this says autolysis.
Yes.
Okay. So what is autolysis?
Okay.
Good luck.
You literally have no clue. Because what I think of when I see autolysis is photosynthesis, even though it's nothing like that. So I think autolysis is the automatic process in which bacteria eats yeast in beer. I'm drinking this time. Okay, honey, what is it?
It's a process in which excess yeast cells feed on each other.
I got something!
Producing a rubbery or vegetal aroma.
Am I right or not, though? Because I said bacteria and I said yeast. I used yeast in it.
I can't even believe she was close. I cannot.
Do you give it to me or not?
I can't believe. Should I give it to her?
It's up to you, honestly.
One of those. I've got to give it to you because I would never come up with anything close to that.
I really didn't think I'd get that. I really
never would have come. You got that.
Okay, now this one should be pretty easy for you. What does BU stand for? What's he doing?
I'm gonna say bitterness units.
You're right. Let me read it. You are correct, though. I didn't know for sure. I know it seems like an obvious one because IBU.
Well,
but because I pointed it out, I thought he would assume in his mind that it was something different. Let me find it. I don't know where it is. Bitterness units, same as international bitterness unit. So it's another way to say IBU. BU is, you can use either one. They're interchangeable terminology.
It's gonna get difficult.
But yeah.
This one is called bung.
I picked it because the word makes me giggle, but when I think of bung, I think of dung, which is poop. So
I think there's poop in beer?
No, just the word. Okay, because listen. So, and that's what I kind of think it is. I think that bung is like the mash that you get rid of. Like the stuff that you filter out, like the pulp of beer, if you will. That's what I believe the bung is.
Well, you are taking a drink.
Tell me definition
It's
first.
a sealing stopper, usually a cylindriconical, sorry, that was hard to say, cylindriconical shaped piece of wood or plastic fitted into the mouth of a cask or older style kegs such as Hop Stevens or Golden Gate. I think it's this thing on top of this.
Damn it.
I believe that is a bung.
Okay.
According to that definition.
Bottoms up for bung.
Well, take a big drink. You got a lot to go.
Oh
Does
God.
that taste like bung?
Oh, it tastes like absolute bung. Okay, what is carboy? Carboy.
I should know this, and I don't know that I do. So.
What's your guess?
I think a carboy is a brewing vessel. It's a.
So you think it's a brewing vessel?
Yeah, it's
like meant for brewing.
It's a large container for brewing. Am I wrong?
I'm on the fence with whether or not I give this to you because.
Isn't
Okay,
it
I'll
like
read.
the big
Listen,
stainless things.
I'll leave it out. I will read the definition, and then I'll make the decision. Okay, a large glass, plastic, or earthenware bottle. It doesn't describe in which process or step it is used. It just simply tells you that it is a vessel. So I have to give it to you, even though I really don't want to. I really want you to drink that, but I don't think it's right. So I'm gonna say you're correct. I know, honey. I know. Mama loves you.
Okay.
Mama loves you.
So for you, my love,
Okay.
we have Chill Haze.
I'm gonna go at face value. I know what is meant by haze, but chill haze, because it's a specific term, I'll have to assume is different than just simply haze. So I believe that chill haze is a haze that is created in a beer when it's chilled or at a specific cooler temperature, such as like maybe the fermentation or the impurities in the beer appear at certain temperatures, but at lower temperatures, at higher temperatures they don't.
Wow.
What is it?
I'm gonna give it to you. It's hazy or cloudy appearance caused when the proteins and tannins naturally
I totally
found
got that.
in finished beer combine upon chilling into particles
I got that.
large enough to reflect light.
Not scientifically, but I freaking got that.
I don't know how you got that. I don't know how you guessed.
I just took the two definitions
like,
of what I know about beer.
You were so much smarter than I am. I would have never guessed that.
Your term is decoction mass.
Decoction mash.
Decoction mash. What is that?
I think if I had to guess, it's because concoction is a like creation. Decoction would be a dissemination. So it's the dissemination of mash in the beer or the residue of mash in the beer. That's what I would.
Can you say that in less scientific layman terms? What do you mean by that?
It's the stuff left over from mash.
So you think it's a leftover from the mash? That's all you think it is?
Well, I think it's a leftover from the mash used to create a different variety of...
Used to create in what way? I have to ask because if you're not correct...
It's probably filtered a different way to create a different style of beer.
So you're saying it's filtered and taken out?
Yeah, it's taken out and refiltered to create...
Refiltered without it or with it?
With it, to create a
So
different
it's
style
filtered
beer.
out and then it's put back in?
Yes.
Is what you believe?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Damn it! That's correct. Let me read it to you because that is correct. A method of mashing that raises the temperature of the mash by removing a portion, boiling it, then returning it to the mash. Often used multiple times in certain mash programs. The only reason you're getting this correct is because you specified that it was going to be removed, but then put back in. If you would have said just removed, you got it wrong.
Why would they throw it away? There's got to be a reason for it.
Well,
doing
you're not drinking.
All right.
We may have to get more terms because we need to get rid of this beer.
I'm doing everything I can not to drink that.
We have to get rid of it.
I'm so trying not to drink that.
We have to drink
All
it.
right. Dual purpose hops.
Okay. Like dual purpose hops, meaning that they can be used for many different styles of beer, not just a beer that's meant to be hoppy. Like dual purpose as in I can use this hop for a pale ale or a pilsner or a lager, but I can use it for an IPA?
No. It's a hop that is added to provide both bittering and aromatic properties. It's a hop that has it's a schizophrenic hop.
No, it just like it renders two things. Like
Yes.
citra hops are hoppy and they add the bitterness, but they smell like citrus, which is why they're called citra. So when you hear us talk about notes, okay, that makes sense, but I totally got that wrong. So unfortunately, I am drinking. Esters.
Esters. I have no idea. Give me a hint.
I was gonna give you a hint. Esters are very commonly used in ales. In ales. And I'm only giving him a hint because in the definition there is a fun fact sentence after the definition that I decided to divulge to you in this moment. Even though I've drank twice and you have drank zero, so I really shouldn't give you any mercy.
Esters are a fluid used in saxophone solos. With,
You're drinking. Grab the cup. I'll read it to you.
Kenny
Grab.
G
No.
does, like I remember Esther. It's a song.
Honey, grab the cup. Grab the glass. Honey, grab the glass. Okay, an ester is a volatile flavor compound that forms through the interaction of organic acid with alcohol during fermentation, and it contributes to the fruity aroma and flavor of the beer. So we've definitely consumed a lot of esters.
Ah! Oh God! Oh my God! That's terrible. Why are you doing this?
Because I don't want to waste beer or money.
That's not a beer. I actually chose these 10.
Okay, go ahead.
Farnesene.
What? What?
It's called farnesene.
Farnesene?
Yes.
Oh my God. The process in you didn't let me finish what I was saying. Who knows what I was saying?
It's not a process.
Okay, what is it?
It's one of the essential oils made in the flowering cone of the hop plant. Humulus lupulus.
Damn it.
Humulupulicious, baby.
Okay. I wish there was some pharmacist in that.
I think there probably was. But
Okay, this sounds inappropriate. What is flocculation?
Inflocculation. Alright. Flocculation. Flocculent.
And if you don't use specific terms that are highlighted in this definition, you will get it wrong. Go.
That's bullcrap.
It's not.
Flocculation. I have to believe that flocculation is a flocculant.
What's a flocculant,
Which
honey?
means that things coagulate within the suspension of liquid, whether that be mash or hops or whatever, but it's a flocculating thing.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific. Because what you said currently is not correct.
Flocculation is the action of...
At what point of the process?
I don't... Are you kidding me?
No, because if you can't give me that, then you got it wrong.
In the process of mash?
You're incorrect.
Damn it.
Go ahead and grab the glass while I explain this to you. And you're correct in the action, but nothing else was correct, so you do not get it right. The behavior of suspended particles in wort, not mash, or beer that tend to clump together in large masses and settle out. The only thing you got correct is the clumping togetherness. During brewing, protein and tannin particles will flocculate out of the kettle, coolship, or fermenter during hot or cold
Do I
break.
get any points for knowing what flocculating?
You don't. You don't because
come on.
No, because we're talking about wort. We're not talking about mash.
Alright, what's grist?
Grist.
Yes, grist.
Wow, that
You
doesn't well.
deserve to drink.
When I think of grist, I think of grizzle, which is the fat on a steak. So I'd assume that this is something that you're trying to get out of the beer. Grist, something that you're filtering out, something that's being removed and not put back in.
No.
Okay.
It is ground malt and grains ready for mashing. Grist.
So not being taken out.
Not being taken out at all.
So-
Actually being put in.
Putting in.
Putting in. Putting in.
He had too much of his Four Loko.
That's strong.
It is. Okay. Wait, first off, listen here. No,
I thought I knew what Groot was.
That's the problem. You're cheating.
What's next?
You wrote this.
Yeah, but I think
What's Groot? And if you cheated, I'll know.
I think Groot is the result of the it's fruit of the hop variety. So it's like the fruit of your labor for making
The
beer.
fruit of your looms.
Yeah.
That's not right.
I think
Grab your
that's
glass.
Oh, come on.
Grab your glass, honey.
It's
We're
Groot,
only at
right?
4,
Is
so...
it Groot? So it's like
No, honey.
It's like
No, honey. It's
like
really just
fruity-
not. Grab your glass.
fruity grain.
And just know that we
Fruity
have
grain?
6
Is
more
it-
questions, so don't drink much.
Is it fruity grain? Oh,
It's not. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Fruity
Grab your
grain?
no.
Come on.
Grab your glass. An old-fashioned herb mixture used for bittering and flavoring beer, popular before the extensive use of hops. So before hops were used,
So it was
Groot
mead.
was used.
All right.
Very interesting to know.
Hot break.
A hot break.
Give it to
When
me straight.
you're being hot and you take a break.
No, that is not. All right.
Okay.
Drink.
No, that's no.
Nope, you said it.
I'm flirting with you. Okay. Listen, I can flirt with you whenever I want to. We're married. Okay, hot break is when
Oh yeah.
the beer gets to a high enough temperature that a break must be taken before the next steps of the brewing process can happen. So it gets too hot and they need to like let it settle down.
It's
like,
not in. It's not it, but you're close.
Am I close enough to get it right?
No, but you're close.
Wow.
It's the flocculation of proteins
Okay.
and tannins during wort boiling.
That sounds delectable. Can't wait to drink a beer that
So it's the
implements that.
flocculation.
Yep, got it.
Oh, yeah. also known as the hot drink.
Excuse me? No one talks to you.
Oh, that's great.
What is Irish moss?
It's a rare form of moss found only in Ireland, underneath a leprechaun statue in a field of green.
No,
Pretty
that's
much.
not correct.
That's what it is.
No, grab your glass.
No, I'm not done. I was just kidding.
No, well, okay. If Four Loko was hard for making this video, we'd be happy.
I think Irish moss is actually the residue of
Grab your glass.
the
Grab your glass.
film of the glass.
No, but grab your
Before
glass.
you put it in
You're
the dishwasher.
completely wrong. Nope, grab your glass. Okay. Used as a clarifier in beer.
That's what I was saying. You didn't listen.
Modified particles of powder of the seaweed Christus that help to precipitate protein in the kettle by facilitating the hot
Would you
break.
stop?
Okay, go. We need
This
to
is
get some
terrible.
food soon, so please go quick.
All right.
Number 7.
Number 7 is called Krausen.
Krausen, okay?
Oh,
Sounds
Krausen.
German. Sounds German.
Krausen.
Okay. Okay, Krausen is the
Just tell me what Krausen is, my little German.
plankton-like particles
The plankton
in
one.
the beer that you filter out.
Oh yeah, the plankton-like one.
Trying to get the Krabby Patty recipes in there.
The plankton, he's at the chum bucket. He's like, oh, I got some Krausen for you.
And then Squidward's like, now.
Now.
Okay, what is it? Because I got that wrong, right?
The
You got it right?
yeah, no.
Okay.
The rocky head of foam, which appears on the surface of the wort during fermentation.
Oh, God.
It's a method of conditioning in which a small quantity of unfermented wort is added to a fully fermented beer to create a secondary fermentation and natural carbonation.
So what you're saying is not plankton.
Not plankton, and I don't even know what I just read.
Okay, let's go for the next one. Okay, Lautering.
Is it Lautering?
It's, yeah, L-A-U, so,
Okay.
yeah.
It's, so it's when
Oh, no. You spelled it wrong.
Oh, I did?
No, you didn't. Never mind. Go ahead.
All right.
Lautering.
Lautering is when you go to the 7-Eleven and you hang out on the sidewalk with your skateboard. while
That's
you're waiting for
loitering.
people.
Are you joking, or is this your answer? Because that's not right.
Well, I don't really know the answer.
Okay, so grab your glass. Lautering is the process of separating the sweet wort, which is pre-boil, from the spent grains in a lauter tun or with other straining apparatuses.
All right, well, I didn't know that.
I love this though because we're learning and we're going to be starting to homebrew finally. So I'm excited.
Your word is mash tun.
Okay. It's a unit of measure, obviously. So a mash tun or mast?
Mash.
Mash tun.
Mash
So
tun.
a mash
And the
tun.
tun is spelled T-U-N, not T-O-N.
Oh, okay.
So you should.
The mash tun is a tool or implement used to remove the mash from the wort. It's a tool used for removal of mash. No matter the weight. No body shaming here.
Well, what it is a it's a vessel in which grist is soaked in water and heated in order to convert the starch to sugar.
I got that wrong.
To extract the sugars, colors, flavors, and other solubles from the grist.
Oh god, one more wrong and I'm done with my glass.
So, yeah.
Oh god. This is number 10. So if Dana gets this wrong, you need to finish your glass. Because I had more than you, so technically, like, if you get this wrong, then you are wrong.
I kicked your ass at first. magnets.
Don't swear on our channel.
Your gluteus maximus.
We're not a family
Darts.
channel. Like, we're usually family friendly,
I mean,
but
Patrick
we're
was here, I
literally
wouldn't say
drinking
that,
Four
but-
Loco while learning about beer
You
terminology.
brought that into our house.
I did. Okay, what does Ninkasi mean?
What?
Ninkasi. Ninkasi. What is that?
Spell it.
Okay, Ninkasi.
It's all
Ninkasi.
one word?
Yes, it is.
But that sounds
What?
very oriental to me. Ninkasi is a filter that is used to pull out the mash and put them in
Go ahead and
bottles.
finish your glass, honey. Finish your glass, sweetheart, because you've lost.
Is it?
I
wait,
need to
is it-
win something.
Is it Oriental though?
No, it's Sumerian, so please drink that.
Sumerian.
Please drink
Sumerian.
that. No,
How?
drink it and then I'll tell you. You have to drink it
I
first.
believe it has to be like
Drink it and then I'll tell you.
sumo wrestler.
Honey. Ninkasi is the ancient Sumerian goddess of beer. My new nickname, essentially.
I'm gonna call you Ninkasi.
I won.
No,
I
how?
won,
How
I
did
won,
you win?
I won, because I still have beer in my glass.
It's because you didn't drink as fast
I
as you told me.
won.
You told me I had to.
I won.
Don't Ninkasi on me.
I can't Nikasi on you because I'm Nikasi. Thank you for joining us for this beer terminology A through N quiz. If you'd like to see a second episode of this using a different beer that we don't like, we would love to do it for you.
That
Just
was
please
so
let
bad.
us know if you're interested and if this was entertaining to you. I'm probably doing this as a live stream because we have a lot of footage and it's gonna be long.
Like a premiere thing?
A live premiere, yeah. So hi Eileen and Dana in the chat.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Drink,
Do I still have that natty yet?
you do.
Oh.
Drink good beer, not this, and
I'm
stay
glad it's
warm.
on.
Cheers,
I'm
your.
not cheers in that crap. You
Oh,